Hey guys, today I want to talk about this crazy tracking and testing. What the hell? First off, I repeat, I will not be tracked. Okay, so Big Brother can illegally pass all the mandates they want. Notice they're using the word mandate because they can't use the word law. Okay? If they could put into law a face covering law under some ordinance, then they probably would. But these middle of the night backdoor mandate bullshit, don't fall for it. It's illegal. Your governors and mayors are overstepping their bounds and they cannot legally enforce this. Now, they may try to intimidate you. They may bullshit you. They may even try to bully you. But legally, they cannot enforce this crap because according to your constitutional rights, there's no dress code. If there was, why are they not mandating these young men to pull up their pants? What's next? Are they going to mandate that we can't wear orange because a riot could ensue because this could be construed as some kind of gang coloring? What's next? Today they're dictating what you wear. Tomorrow they're dictating where you work. The next day they're dictating what you do for a living. The day after that they dictate where you eat, where you live. What the hell? How many rights are you going to give up? And let's talk about this testing and sending kids back to school. First off, let me tell you something. I'm not getting tested. I'm not having a Q-tip shoved up my fucking nose for a so-called test that may or may not be accurate. I'm sorry. To me, that's a little bit traumatizing. I don't really want anything shoved up my nose. And I can't imagine how utterly traumatizing having a Q-tip coming at your face that's about this long if you are a very young child or if you are a special needs person. I cannot imagine the long-term damage and trauma that shoving a Q-tip up their nose will have on them. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for testing someone who may be symptomatic, and I understand that may be a need. But they are talking about mandated testing for children who go back to school in person on a weekly basis. Are you kidding me? Are you flipping kidding me? There's no way. There's no way I would subject my child, special needs or not, to having a Q-tip shoved up their nose every week. Every week. I can't imagine the breakdown of the nasal membranes that would have. I can't imagine the effect on that, not to mention that little bone back there that kind of divides the air or the space between the way to the brain and the nasal capacity. But anyway, the emotional trauma as well as the physical trauma and the toll that would literally take on these children. Now let me ask you this. China has been wearing face masks for years, decades, centuries, because their land is so polluted they don't even want to breathe the air. Yet they got infected first. Now, you have these Muslim countries, the Arab countries, Saudi Arabia, all these other places where these people wear face coverings. Yet they contracted this virus. On the one hand, you have the CDC going, oh my God, we support masks, wear mask, 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 mask. Then the next day they're going, oh no, healthy people shouldn't be wearing masks because, it just, all it does is weaken their immune system, blah, blah, blah. Then on the third hand, and trust me, at the rate the world's going, we'll be growing third and fourth hands. But, because everything is genetically modified. But anyway, doctors, personal doctors, have been silenced and thrown off of Facebook for saying don't wear a mask. There is absolutely no medical reason for a non-sick person to wear a mask. Why are they being silenced? Facebook, why are they being silenced? Why are these people being silenced? And why are our governors backdooring illegal mandates over these damn masks and face coverings? Why is that? Well, let me tell you. It's all about finding out who the sheeple are. Because other than that, there's absolutely no reason for you to wear a mask or a face cover. None. That's like, they're not even, they're pushing their agenda on you, but they're also pushing their preference and belief on you. And it's the same thing as them saying, okay, today we're Christian, everyone must pray. You must pray. You must stop what you're doing, drop to your knees, and you must pray. Tomorrow, everyone must get on your rug, bow down to Allah. You must bow down right now. You must bow down. It's a mandate. We mandate you to bow down. And then the third day, they're just going to mandate you to sacrifice your goat. So, why all you good little sheeple are following the mask mandate, because again, they can't force this in the law, and they know they can't. They absolutely know they can't call this a law. They know they can't mandate it, and they they know they can't force it in to the constitutional. So we're just going to call it a mandate because we know we can't legally call it a law. I mean, we're breaking the law to mandate it, but we can't call it a law. So anyway, while they're in the process of doing that, what else are they backdooring? Yeah, I mean, seriously, what else are they backdooring, and what will they be doing tomorrow? Are they going to force you to take a vaccine? I mean, seriously, are they going to force you to take the vaccine? And here's something really to contemplate and to think on. While they're out there mandating you to wear a mask, and I know I keep touching my face. Anybody who knows me and has been watching my videos long enough, I have allergies, and my neighbors decided to cut their grass yesterday, and then it rained, and allergies are acting up so bad. But anyway, it's crazy that they would try to enforce this illegal mandate in the midst of defunding the police. They will call the police to try to enforce this legal mandate that they backdoored in the middle of the night while we were all sleeping and didn't get a vote on, and that's fine. But what are they going to do to enforce this mandate? Are they going to put you in the jails, in the same jails that they are releasing prisoners from because of the coronavirus, because of the spread and the not being able to, social distance and blah, blah, blah. They are literally releasing early, violent, as well as non-violent criminals from prison because of the virus. But yet you're going to take and throw me into that prison because I'm not wearing a mask. Anyway, think about this, guys. Please. If you've got children going to school and they say, I don't have a horse in that barn because my children are 16 and 17 and 22 and 29. Yes, I'm getting old. It takes me a minute. But yes, my older children are 22 and 29. And my younger are 16 and soon to be 18. And I've homeschooled them. I've literally been homeschooling the course of the last 17 to 20 years. So my boys have never set foot in a classical school environment. My girls went to the 4th grade, I believe, in regular public schools, and then I pulled them out and started homeschooling. And my boys, who are now, like I said, 16 and 18, they are have been homeschooled since birth. But so I don't have a horse in that barn. But I'm telling you what I know, that forcing these children, these young children, now the older ones may be able to handle it, I don't know, because to me it seems like having something shoved up my nose. I mean, just ram a Q-tip randomly up your nose and contemplate the thought of having that done to you every week. And just take a regular Q-tip. Here you go. I have one handy. Just take this and ram it up your nose. Just ram it up your nose. And see how inviting that is. And then I want you to do that every Monday. I just want you to take that Q-tip and ram it up your freaking nose every Monday, just because. And not because you're sick, not because you have any symptoms, not because you've got a fever, not because, just because. Just ram that Q-tip up your flipping nose every Monday. And then you've got all week to think about having that done to you again and again and again and again. So, anyway, that's something to think about. How is your child gonna react to that? How is your child gonna handle that? What is gonna be the outcome of that? And again, don't get me wrong. If your child is symptomatic and it has to be done one time to see if that child, has the virus or not, that's understandable. You do it one time, you do it quickly, you get it over with, and y'all deal with the results. But to just to be perfectly healthy and perfectly normal and have a Q-tip shoved up your nose, and then have to contemplate that being done to you again and again and again and again, and having no control over it. Having absolutely, what's the difference between that and being molested? When a child has no control over what's done to their body, I mean, seriously, you're shoving a Q-tip up their nose, you're covering up their faces. I cannot imagine the emotionally disturbed adults this generation is going to yield. So that's something to think about. Have a good one.